Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be doing a review of Sackboy: A Big Adventure for PS4 and for PS5. Before we go, I want to ask you to like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill by now. If you watch YouTube, you know how this stuff works. So yeah, I wanted to make a review on it. I know I'm kind of late to the party, but whatever. I'm making my review. So this review will be divided into different subsections. So basically, you're gonna have on one side we're gonna have story mode review, gameplay review, the visual effects, and the music. I'm gonna start off with the music because that's the easiest one to talk about. The music in this game is absolutely incredible. Every song fits really well with the levels and really bops. There are so many songs which just work really well for Sackboy: A Big Adventure. In my opinion, the songs are the best. In fact, this game won Best Sound Design. That's right, it won Best Sound Design of 2020, which kind of shows that it was really good in the music department. And then you have the more specialized music levels. I'm actually going to stand up. This could be a better backdrop. It had a much better music levels and a much better focus at that. In my opinion, that's what made this game so freaking great, was the fact that it had amazing music, really great tone. I just really thought the music in general was pretty cool. I want to seem taller. This is probably not safe, but I'm back to normal. But yeah, so in my opinion, the sound design was really good. I'm going to give it like an out of 10 review. I would give the sound design a 9 out of 10. I don't think there's anything they really could have improved on the sound design. Every song, in my opinion, this is my opinion, like the stream, every song, in my opinion, was absolutely incredible. Okay? I give it like a 10 out of 10. I don't think the songs could have been any better. The overall sound design when it comes to how the sound of Sackboy walking and the sound effects of Sackboy are really good. My only problem is with his voice. It's a little bit weird. When you first hear it, you're like, what the fuck? But you get used to it. It's nothing too major. So yeah, I do really like the Big Adventure music, and the sound design overall is amazing. Now let's talk the visual design for Sackboy: A Big Adventure. The visual design for me was incredible. Visually, the game is absolutely stunning. Every area has a unique visual appeal to it, whether it's an underground ice area or above ground grass area. It very well has different aesthetic feel to it. But even every level, like in the first world, every level looks completely different. They're not like the exact same visuals or assets. They've been completely done and completely redesigned. The visuals in this game are simply stunning, breathtaking, and are really well done. I don't really have any problems with visual design. So nothing against visual design. Visual design is just purely immaculate. It's close to perfect in my opinion, and it's spectacular. I give the visual design a 9 out of 10. The story for me is where this game kind of dips a bit. I'm not talking about the story levels themselves. I'm talking about the story overall. The story is pretty basic. The characters are really cool. Scarlet is a really fun, like, older woman mentor for Sackboy. Sackboy is amazing. Then you have a few small characters. My favorite small character was Naomi. She was pretty fun. How she was kind of like being hacked and kind of turning evil. It was a pretty fun character to play around with. Vex is the main villain of this game. Vex is a really fun character. I really do enjoy his commentary and his thoughts, opinions, and all that kind of stuff. Now, the story itself is incredibly basic. Vex wants to use the Topsy-Turvy to destroy everybody, and then Sackboy must stop it. Now, because there are only like 20 minutes of cutscenes in this game, no characters get any real development, or when they do, it's very minor development. So I feel like story-wise, this game was way too basic and didn't do much to make it a memorable story. The story, I'm going to give a 6 out of 10. It could have been significantly better, in my opinion, but whatever. I mean, it was good, but I thought it could have been significantly better. Okay, it was lacking in a lot of things, in my opinion. Okay, so next up, I want to talk about not the story, but I want to talk about the gameplay. So in Sackboy, A Big Adventure, you have several moves you can use to get around. You have the roll move, which is my favorite move. You can roll around and hit things. You have your slap move, where you can slap enemies close to you. Your jump move, where you just jump. Your flutter move, where you hold X in midair and you can like float for a little bit. Your ground pound, where you press triangle in midair to ground pound and smash to kill enemies. There are way more moves. The moves you get are really cool. Power-ups wise, you have the grappling hook. The grappling hook is good, but it's very unresponsive. If you're like, it has a really bad reach. In the previous game, the grappling hook was kind of awkward, but really fun to use. The grappling hook, they completely changed how it works and isn't that fun to use. There's a boomerang power-up as well, which is really fun, and you kind of just throw it and break things and teleport as well, which I thought was a really cool gimmick and idea. There's a few more power-ups. There's the cocktail umbrella, where you press X and you just boost upwards and you can float down. Kind of like the PA chord in Super Mario. The new Super Mario Bros. Wii U, I think. Other than that, there really aren't many different power-ups. Honestly, there aren't. They're pretty basic in nature, and a lot of them are really, really awkward to use, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of any of the power-ups in this game. They're not bad. They're not bad. They're really good. They're not bad in any kind of way. I'm just saying they could be significantly better. Okay. So the next one I want to look. So then we have that's kind of the gameplay moves. You're gonna be relying a lot on bounce pads to jump around and grabbing on things and running on wires. I'm not going to go too in-depth on the gameplay, but the gameplay itself is really, really fun. When you first play it is kind of difficult. We'll get to that later, but it's a really fun gameplay loop, and you're going to really enjoy going back. Now, there are the Knitted Night Trials. This is basically where you got all your challenges. These are speed run levels. You only have one life, and they're incredibly challenging. Aesthetically, they look amazing, and they're really fun to play through. The last trial is absolute bullshit, but the rest of them are really fun. And it's really good to get some challenge in this game. A lot of people say this game is way too easy. I found this game way too hard, but if you find it way too easy, the Knitted Night Trial, at least some of the night trials, some are really, really easy, but some of the trials will provide some level of difficulty for you, just in case you thought the game was a little bit too easy. This will provide you with some level of difficulty, which I think is really, really good. So, yeah. Then you have collectibles. You're going to want to go back to each level to get the Ace Award, the level completion award, and then there's the medal. So the more points you get, the more the more points you get, the higher the trophy you get. If you get a bronze, you can get bronze, silver, or gold. If you get gold, you unlock more costume pieces, and there are prize available because of costumes and emotes. And the costumes are really good. There's a lot of really fun costumes that you can definitely recommend you buying. They're really, really fun. But I highly recommend checking those costumes out. They're really good. But above all else, the costumes are really fun. And then you have the Dreamer Orbs. These are the main collectibles because you have to get a certain amount of them to progress through the worlds. And the Dreamer Orbs are absolutely incredible. They are so fun to collect. And I've been collecting a lot of them. The last secret level requires so many orbs to collect. I've been going back and collecting them. They're really, really fun to collect. Most of them are pretty well hidden, so you are very likely to go past a lot of them without really finding anything, which is kind of lame, but I thought it was pretty fun. Then you have the Zom Shop returns, and you basically this way buy your costumes. It's pretty fun to buy costumes there. Then you have these little mini games Zom makes, which is where you can basically where you can do like challenges and collect collectibles. There's a lot of really unique challenges it gives you, and they're really, really fun. Those challenges appear in those little those challenges appear in those little lantern things. So you slap the lantern, and then it should appear with your challenge. So those are really fun to collect as well. I thought those were really, really fun. So I'm so tired, guys. I'm sorry. It's really hard to do a live stream of a review because this is going live. Because not only is the video quality not very good, but It's so tiring. I can't like take a break and cut back and forth. I have to consistently be talking and talking and talking. And there's like nobody here. There's like two people here. Why are there only two people here? That is what I call really lame. That's lame. That's so lame. But yeah, so then we have the level design. First off, you have the world maps. This is a non-spoiler review, by the way. That's why I haven't given any spoilers away. I probably should put that in the title, actually. But I'll put that in the actually non-spoiler review. No, there's gonna be spoilers actually. There's gonna be spoilers. So there are 6 worlds. The 6th world is a hidden world. You have the soaring summit, which is the first world, and which is like a grass and like icy world combined, and then you have the jungle world, and you have the underwater world, then you have the space world, the hellish kind of lava-like world, and then you have the sky world. Every world has a world map, and then you can interact with these world maps a little bit by like breaking bubbles and collecting prizes and all that kind of stuff. It is kind of hard to do this, but it is really fun to go back and collect all this amazing stuff. And it's really, really, really fun. I really did enjoy every world, each level. The levels themselves are amazing. I'm not going to go too deep in level designs, but each level has so much variety. One level, you're herding animals into a pen. The other level, you're doing intense platforming. The other level, you're using boomerangs to get around a really small area. The other level, you're like Iron Man. You're flying around. This level, you're on boats, stopping enemies from overrunning your boat. There's so much variety in level design, and it's really, really good. There's just so much variety, and I love it. I also love the level design for this game. It is immaculate and is so good. The level design for this game is amazing, and I couldn't be any happier with the level design. In my opinion, the level design for me was so good. There was so much variety. Now this is when problems start to arise. The difficulty. The difficulty in this game is ridiculous. It is so random. It gets really, really hard, in my opinion. There was so many levels where I just got game over. And because the controls are a little bit finicky, I died so much to really bad controls. So overall, I found the game to be really, really hard. And it really turned me off from the game. But other than that, the level design was immaculate. I know this is a really, really rubbish review, but I'm going to quickly give my review on this game now. Everyone's left. There's like nobody watching this review. I'm sorry about the quality of the review. The quality of this live stream is pretty shit, but I am kind of tired. So I'm just like, it's been like 2 months since the game came out. It's been 2 months since this game, or nearly like 1.5 months since this game came out. I probably should have done this review a long time ago. So I will give my ratings on this game. This game is really fun. A very lovable characters, a very, very great visual design with that classic Little Planet charm. It doesn't maintain the create mode, but I don't think that's a big deal breaker for me. It doesn't maintain the create mode, but for me that wasn't a big deal, and I really enjoyed the levels themselves. Are really, really fun. So yeah, overall, I'm giving this game a 7. I'm gonna give this game an 8 out of 10. It was a good game, really fun. However, the difficulty levels all over the place. It was really, really painful at times. Collecting all the orbs can be kind of annoying, and the levels and the designs, it doesn't get the same feel as the original Planet game. It was kind of that might me feel like an asshole or a hypocrite, but it doesn't have the same feel as LVP used to have. So in the next Planet game, hopefully going to Planet 4, it stays 2D. But yeah, that was my review. I thought it was a pretty good game, but it could have been a little bit better. But for now, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you leave a like on the stream, I really appreciate it. Comment down below your thoughts on the game and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. How can you say no to that little baby? How can you say no to that little face? You have to subscribe. How can you say no to that little face? Come on, people. But that's the end of the stream right here. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys all later. That was my review of Sackboy: A Big Adventure. Bye-bye.